Okay, so this is part 2 to my reading, Mirror to Glass Slipper reading. So the next card that we have is the King of Pentacles. Where I left off, I was talking about how there is a financial change coming about. You could be like currently going through having tight finances right now. I wouldn't say you're in a bad financial state, but you have tight finances. But I'd say that that is changing, and I feel it's to a higher step, better step, to something that serves you better, just from like my previous readings and the dreams that I've been having and stuff like that. With the King of Pentacles, it's talking about nature soothes. So I'd say going out in nature and going. I always get called to like go to the beach, go to a running body of water to clear out anything that doesn't serve you and to like wash off like that negative excess energy. With the Knight of Pentacles, it talks about help from the spiritual realms. And I know for me specifically, I've been having a lot of dreams about everything, but it's just been very, very clear, and they've all been messages of some sort, having to do with what's to come. And I'd say what's to come pretty quickly here. Before I woke up, I was having a dream where, from what I got from the dream, it was talking about how there is a new beginning in abundance, with helping people heal. And yeah, so there was like puppies that I was helping heal, and there were babies that I was helping heal, and somebody that I hadn't seen in a long time that was seeing, they were like, wow, you really aren't the same person you used to be. But it was like more in a like admiration type of point of view. And there was an avocado tree that had grown from, I'd say like there were multiple puppies that were needing to be helped, but there was only one that had died, and that one had turned into an avocado tree and had grown, and there was a pool there that had grown into like something different. Like the pool had changed its format, and anytime you're dealing with a body of water in dreams, it has to do with emotions. So I'd say something that, like, usually if you're seeing the puppies, like for this specific dream, it was golden retrievers, and golden retrievers can deal with like loneliness and like emotional connection or something like that. So where there is death in something is a new beginning in something else. And so I'd say that is, I'd say part of the test that's going on right now is to see if you have become this new person. And I'd just say, you know who you are, and you know your limits, you know your boundaries. And I'd say that your opinion and how you go about things is not always going to be liked. It's not always going to be admired, but you do what you feel is best for you. Like, I know specifically for this person that has come in, and I know every time he comes in, it's as a test, because he was my mirror to show me all that I needed to work on. I know this is a test to see if I can hold my boundaries, I guess. Like, be very clear and articulate about my boundaries and just not feed into energy that doesn't need to be there. You don't always need to tell somebody that you don't want to talk to them. Like, you don't always have to. I think the way the girl had put it in her, like, the video that I had watched before this, what she had put it as was, sometimes you can go without calling somebody out. Like, for those couple of minutes where you're putting somebody in their place, sometimes it's better for them to just see where you're at in success and let that speak for everything else. This specific person has always pushed my boundaries, and so in the past, there's been times where I've fed into the energy just to, like, put him in his place, but I don't really feel the need to do that anymore. I just feel like where I'm at in life and how I help people, and I feel like that speaks for itself. He is actually one of the people that is one of the chapters in my book. So if you want to go check it out, you know, I think it's chapter 6. Give me 1 second. So he is chapter 7, which, go figure, 7 is the number of reflection. Guess I can't say, like, at the end of the book I had said I haven't heard from him since. Guess I can't really say that anymore, but it is what it is. I'm just glad that I am in a mindset where I know who I am, and I know that words are not always the best way to react to something. Sometimes the best reaction is to not react. The cards that I have pulled from this oracle deck, Mother Earth, is the 7, patchwork, go figure, reflection, 7, and 25, the sun and the moon. So let's see what those cards say. 7 is, every piece of this patchwork is made of different patterns and color combinations in order to remind us that we do not need to all be going in the same direction to be connected. Can you picture how subjective truth can be when we all live in the very same world in different realities? Each point of this painting is a soul, each shape is a group, and despite their differences, they are one. All are working together for the same purpose, to create a balancing energy and to spread it around a map of unity. Differences are to the world what shades are to color, an opportunity to highlight each one's vibrance, beauty, and authenticity. We are one. I think that's how I see helping this guy, is like, I'm not willing to have a relationship with him. I'm not willing to connect with him as friends or talk about our past or talk about anything else, but he had reached out to me specifically about spirituality, healing, and some sort of instance that I knew was going on with him spiritually. Something just clicked for me. I'm gonna have to deal with that. But yes, I do believe that everybody deserves to heal, and I feel like I hopefully will be able to help in whatever boundary I'm able to lie there. Finally, I'm going to read this because I have like 30 seconds left. The sun and the moon represents the unconditional yet challenged love between the masculine and feminine energies. By natural law, the sun can never cross the moon's path to truly embrace her, as they both shine above the two kingdoms of day and night. But somehow the universe has made their union possible, and once in a while the entire world can witness their mystical rendezvous in the sky. This card brings you hope and the clear message that every love is possible if you believe in it.